What is up, guys? Welcome back on the Uncle Sharma channel. Interisti all around the world. Have you recovered yet? Has your blood pressure gone down yet? Has your heart rate recovered yet from last night? Because Denzel Dumfries really made us go to the next level. And yeah, some of the memes that I've been seeing today are absolutely hilarious. And I wonder if Barella is still alive, because last night in the celebration, I think Barella's life flashed before his eyes when he saw big Rom Lukaku throwing himself over the top of him. I mean, he was already getting beaten up by all his teammates, and then I think Lukaku must have just killed him in the end. But by the way, last night it was Barella's 200th appearance in the Serie A, so what a way to celebrate. I mean, we had to get the win for him on that one, because he can't celebrate 200 appearances with a draw away to Lecce, so it had to be a nice win. So I'm very happy for him. And yeah, of course, this morning waking up happy. Some people were saying like, oh, why would the guys celebrating that hard? Why Interisti celebrating this hard like they won the Scudetto? Guys, at 95th minute, I don't care if it's against, a Serie C team. You just can't beat a last second win in football. Like when you're suffering the whole match and then you just get that moment of absolute joy and relief right at the end of it. And it's Serie A, first match day of Serie A. It's important. Like, we'll look back to this, like we'll probably forget how much we suffered in this match and all this stuff. When we look back to this match, we'll just remember 3 points, and that's the most important thing. As the season will progress, we'll just look at Lecce as a nice green W rather than a grey D or something, or even a red L. So when the season progresses, you just kind of forget these moments. But these are important moments, and it's important that the players celebrated. But we've been talking about this kind of changed Inzaghi maybe in this last couple of weeks in his press conferences and the way he's speaking. And even last night he said, yeah, great win, 95th minute, all great, but we should have had this wrapped up much earlier. This season we need to improve. So he wasn't just all pally and all happy with the players. And I hope that he does address any issues that need to be addressed. What we talked about in our post-match analysis yesterday, by the way, check it out if you haven't checked it out. And before I get into the news from today, make sure you guys leaving a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. Road to 5k. Before I get into the news articles I want to talk about today, actually, it was a quick just shout out to the Serie A, man. I was enjoyed yesterday a lot. Obviously, first watching Milan, fully hoping that they lose or draw against Udinese, but it was a nice match to watch. And then I watched the highlights of the Atalanta Sampdoria game. That was also nice. Torino, Monza, it looks like a good match as well. And today we've got Fiorentina playing, so I'm definitely going to be tuning into that. Lazio, and then tomorrow we obviously got to tune into the Juve game, hoping they lose and stuff like that. But it's just really nice that football is back, Premier League is back, but most importantly, Serie A is back. First news of the day, you guys must be wondering, why the hell is this guy putting Cristiano Ronaldo in the thumbnail of a video? But according to Corriere dello Sport this morning, they reported, not the greatest source, by the way, but I do half believe it. Apparently, Cristiano Ronaldo has been offered by his agent to Inter. So now we know that this summer, I don't know if you know, or you may know, but Ronaldo has been Cristiano, let's get it right. Ronaldo doesn't mean real Ronaldo. Cristiano is not happy at United. He wants to move. He wants to go to a Champions League club, blah, blah, blah. But he's still at United, and United are an absolute mess right now. And his agent has been offering him left, right, and center to every club. But because of his big salary, massive salary demands, gigantic salary demands, and his age and everything, he's not really in demand, and not really any serious club wants him at the moment. And according to Corriere dello Sport, Jorge Mendes, his agent, has been offering him. He's offered him to both Milan clubs, Inter and Milan, both destinazioni gradite, so both destinations that they would like, because they're both in the Champions League and also nice cities, all that kind of stuff. He's got this Champions League obsession, but because of his 24 million salary, everything evaporated instantly, and he wouldn't even benefit from the Decreto Crescita, the growth decree. So because apparently he still has his residence in Italy, so even if he comes back, no club would be able to benefit from growth decree tax benefits. So yeah, completely impossible, but just hilarious that we woke up this morning to Cristiano Ronaldo to Inter type of rumors. I mean, how crazy would that be? Let me know in the comments below. Actually, it's an interesting one. Now we got Lautaro and Lukaku, but would you? Let's ignore the salary. Let's say he took like a normal human being, or these footballers don't take human being salaries, but let's say he took like a Lukaku salary or Lautaro salary. Would you take 37-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo in this team? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm very interested. Next news to cover off this morning, again, Casadei, he was left out of the squad last night, according to reports, because of all the transfer negotiations going around the boy. Chelsea, apparently, according again, Corriere dello Sport, reporting that Casadei is really liked by Chelsea, and on Tuesday, the negotiation for the boy will begin once again. So let me just quickly translate the news there. After relaxing Sunday mid-August, on Tuesday, Inter will resume negotiations for Casadei, with Chelsea now leading both because the boy's favourite destination and because Sassuolo and Nice cannot get close to 15 million, including bonuses required by Inter for the midfielders, to sell the midfielder. I mean, I thought I was reading more that Inter wanted around 18 to 20 million, so 15 million is already a bit of a step down. But yeah, once again, it comes down to the fact that you've got Sassuolo, one of the best clubs in Italy to develop talents, Nice, one of the best clubs in France to develop talents, Chelsea, one of the biggest clubs around Europe. These three teams are fighting out for Cesare Casadei, and this guy can't get a sniff of Inter's first team, not even a chance in pre-season apart from the early games. Like, what is going on? I'm not going to claim that this guy is like the most talented guy out there, but if there's this much interest, if the scouts are really that impressed with this boy, how come is he not getting a chance with us? There's some questions to be asked to Inzaghi, to Ozilio, to the whole backroom staff at Inter, because the space is definitely there in midfield. Yes, we've signed Mkhitaryan and Aslani, but there definitely is still one spot, especially if there's an injury there in midfield. There could be some space for someone like Casadei, but at the same time, we know that Inter need to make that plus 60 million by June 2023. We haven't been able to sell any big players up until now, which is a good thing. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. So Pinamonti going out, Casadei going out is probably the only way that we can get close to that figure. And both of these guys, Pinamonti and Casadei, technically not even part of the squad, to be honest. So that is the best way around, and that's the way that we were hoping to do it in the summer. But at the same time, I think you don't want to lose control over talent like this, and that's why Inter are trying to insert the buyback clause. So yeah, I hope they get to do that. Chelsea will not have a buyback clause 100% because they're a big club. They're not going to develop a player for Inter. Nice and Sassuolo are probably more likely to insert something like that, but let's see. I do hope, I hope he goes to someone like Nice and Sassuolo, to be honest. That's where he'll probably develop better and get actually given the chance, especially in Ligue 1 where talents are developed. Chelsea, if he's not getting chances at Inter, Thomas Tuchel, from what I understand, is not the greatest guy to give a chance to the youth, and there's a lot more pressure there as well. So yeah, let's see how that develops. You guys let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this Casadei situation? What do you make of it? To finish up, I'm going to cover Serie A Fantasy or Kickist. If you are part of the league, make sure you join. Oh, well, it's too late now to join up. The match day has started, but you are missing out on some fun. Yesterday, I had a nice match day. Lukaku was my captain, so he got double my points. Rebic scored 2 goals. Calabria with a clean sheet and an assist. And yeah, I've got a few more players to play. I think I might sub out Radonjic for Agudelo later on today. The league, let's have a look how the league is looking. I'm currently 5th, Perisnic at the top. So yeah, make sure you guys do your teams before the kickoff of the Fiorentina game today. And as you guys know, let's have a look who is last in the league at the moment. Kasper Coppens at the moment and Amedeo Rossi. So you guys at the moment are the ones that are going to get some shame. Smiley, that is way too low, Smiley. We need to see you coming up. But actually, this match day isn't even over yet. So yeah, I'm not going to start shaming people yet. So let's see what the match day ends. And yeah, some interesting matches coming up in the Serie A. I hope you guys are tuning in. And yeah, make sure you guys join the Discord for this group, for this channel. Lots of fun discussing Serie A, Inter, Twitter, and Serie A Fantasy, everything. It's a fun little Discord. Make sure you guys join. Leave the description leave the link in the description down below. Ciao ragazzi, always Forza Inter. Leave a thumbs up.